In the beginning, it was very different. Within weeks of the war, the first contingent of international peacekeepers was in place. Within months, Hamid Karzai had been elected interim head of state. There were plans for reconstruction, promises of a new democracy, and pledges from America's apparent new best friend, Pakistan, that there would be no hiding place across the border for the Taliban. But the Taliban went somewhere, and nobody wears an identity badge. The allegation, amongst the refugees of the Pakistani border towns, within some of the tribal villages, the Taliban has been allowed to reinvent itself.
This border between Pakistan and Afghanistan is a phantom border. It's on the map, but it has no social or cultural meaning. The tribes, people who are living in the area are living on one side and the other side of the border, and it doesn't make any difference. So it is true that those region of northern Pakistan are basically more or less out of control, and that they are, offering a safe haven for the core Taliban command to regroup and organize.
It's been a bloody summer, but it's too simple to say the Taliban just came back and orchestrated it. They've built on fertile ground. Coalition forces stand accused of failing to think beyond the military plan for Afghanistan. The big picture was large-scale eradication of the poppy fields, but the lucrative opium market is at the heart of the economy. Reconstruction is being undermined by security failures. Legitimacy of central government is in decline. It's all left the Taliban, now believed by some to be in control of more than half of the country, perfectly placed to reconnect with the population.
We have totally forgotten to tackle the poverty issue, the development issue, and now we are facing in Afghanistan a humanitarian crisis of an incredible scale. So of course the Taliban has been able to use that to regain full support of the local population, and they're also providing social services, food, compensation when fields are eradicated. So it's a mix of threats and protection. So it's true that 5 years ago they were seen as oppressors, and the coalition forces and the US forces were seen as liberators. It's right now exactly the contrary.
They still rule by fear, but it's a new Taliban the coalition is fighting, with new tricks, in part borrowed from the insurgents of Iraq. The propaganda video, the roadside bombs, the modern side of an organisation seeking to turn the clock back once more. Lisa Holland, Sky News.